because you got to talk through it too.
This is episode 2 of 21 questions. We're going to go ahead and start it off right from the bat with, who are you?
Well, my name is Caden Wandry. That is who I am. That's all you really need to know.
My name is Eddie, also known as Rosas.
Right. Now, where are you guys from?
I was born in Storm Lake, but I lived in Charlotte my whole life.
Was born in Sac City, lived in Sac City, lived in Storm Lake, lived in Early. Now I live in Omaha.
I sound like a real I sound like the typical dude.
That is a lot of towns. Going off of that, how was life growing up?
Grew up in poverty, but I was in a good position mentally. And what I mean mentally is I knew I had a place to sleep and I had my mom by my side. But in general, it was pretty rough.
Okay, he just told me not to forget the question, and I really don't remember the question.
What was life like growing up?
Oh, dude, I grew up poor as fuck. I lived in, like, the same house and, like, had a family, like, around me all the time, but, like, we were broke as shit. Until I got to, like, high school. And then, like, we weren't rich by any means, but we had a little bit more money to dabble with. At a time. But I was happy, and that's all I really cared about.
Next question is, what makes you yourself?
I think what makes me me is I have a pretty easy personality to get with, and like I try to avoid altercation until like I bust, and then I freak out. But I think that just is a part of me and what I'll always be, and then I don't know, I'm just myself all the time, I guess.
I feel like what makes me is just being myself and expressing myself the way I want and basing my life on just showing people what I'm about while also staying humble at the same time.
Okay. Next question is, what are your guys' hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, in the summer, my absolute most favorite thing to do on my free time is skateboard. It is one of the most freeing experiences ever, in my personal opinion. But when it's like cold and shit, I just like to chill, and like I don't really do much in the winter because it's cold and I don't fuck with it. Just chill.
Some of my hobbies are skateboarding and writing music and smoking weed. That's all I've been doing, and that's all I'll continue to do.
Alright. Next question, what are your guys' top 5 artists? They don't have to be in any particular order.
Top 5 artists. Well, I fuck with Kodak. Like, I didn't like his music at first, but once you actually like sit down and like try to understand what he's saying, it's really deep music. So I'd say he's on my top 5, just because I feel like he's changing the game completely. I feel like he was a ringleader of that. And then J. Cole, just because like that man has seen some shit, and like I don't even want to know what he's been through. I'd love to have a conversation with him. Probably Logic, because I like the nerdy aspect, and I like he raps about real life shit. That 3. Probably Kendrick. I fuck with Kendrick. Kendrick is a true rapper. There's no mumble. There's nothing at all. And the last one on my top 5 would probably be fuck. I don't even. That's tough. That's real tough. Probably. Dude, who'd I name? Kodak,
J. Cole, Kendrick.
J. Cole, Kendrick, Logic.
Mac?
Oh, yeah, for sure, Mac. His mixtape of Kids is a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a fucking white ass dude. And you can just tell, and I love it.
Some of my favorite artists are Capital Steez and just Pro Era in general, because when I first started getting into rap, I would listen to their lyrics and their beats, and I was all about that. That's what really made me start writing. Kendrick Lamar, because I've always listened to him as well. I've listened to every song he's ever come out with and all his albums, and I've studied his lyrics as well. X, he became a recent favorite just because of the emotions. That really influences me to express my emotions more. There's 3 right there. I gotta think of another 2. Trying to think of a classic right now. Somebody, Devin the Dude. When I used to start smoking, you know how he's all about weed. That really helped me. I don't know. It really helped me think of lyrics about weed and just weed culture in general. It really brought me into that. And I don't know. I have 4. I probably can't think of another one right now, but we'll just leave it at 4.
Okay, some solid artists you guys fuck with, so to say.
Like
Next
not.
question
Wait. Okay.
is, what is your guys' favorite movie of all time?
Never Back Down. For sure. Never Back Down.
Submarine. It's kind of like an indie movie, but I really feel that movie.
Okay. Next question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
In 10 years, I think 10 years is like a really long time, but it's not. But I could see myself with like a house and a family and a couple kids and a wife that probably hates me. I could see that.
I see myself working as an adult while also still making music. I'm going to continue that for as long as I can. And hopefully I have a nice home, or a decent home. I'm not really looking for something nice, but a little comfortable house is all I need. And a spouse.
True. Talking about the future, do you guys want a family?
Of course. Yes.
Got to carry on my legacy.
Amen. So the next question is, where is your dream living destination?
Paris.
Bonjour.
For sure.
In a recording studio. That's my dream place.
Dedication, I love it. For real. Alright. Now, next question. If you could go to one country outside of the U.S., what would it be?
Paris. Okay, city of love.
I would go to the Himalayan mountains and speak to a monk.
What if he took an oath of silence?
That would be a good experience.
Wait, serious question. Do monks that took the oath of silence, do they like make hand gestures?
No, they can never speak.
Like, that's
they
not
can't
talking.
communicate.
Fuck.
They just meditate.
I wonder what that
Meditation.
life would be.
Meditation is greater than communication. See, monks just don't fuck with fakes. That's all. Like,
Keep it real.
Question number 12. What are your guys' thoughts on Trump?
I mean, I feel like he's not really fit for politics. Just he's very blunt, and I feel like a president should use his words properly more, I guess. Which that wasn't. And like, people hate him, but he's our president. Like, he's running our fucking shit, and I want to see him do the best he can, you know, because I live here. I don't want to wish bad upon him just because I don't view the same as he does.
Okay.
drink your little ones first. And then
I don't
drink
like
the big
politics, American corruption. Don't let them take you over, but I don't know. Trump is a good example of how the older generations vote count more than the younger.